All right, so Josh, I want to show you something, a trick that you can do here with the Trijicon AccuPoint. One of the reasons why I think it's the best scope out there, especially for the price, is fantastic also. This is a TR1 Ultralight. It's a gun I've used to win a lot of matches over the years. I've been shooting the AccuPoint now for probably 20 years. The very first one is the TR21. It goes on and on. This is the 1 to 4. There's a 1 to 6. It's a little better for 3-gun, whatever. But for some all-around little scope, what I love about it is there's no batteries needed.
Yeah, everything is powered by the ambient light, either from the sun, wherever you're getting it from, going through this fiber optic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the fiber optic rods right there, and at night it's got tritium inside there. So you can take a look through there, see what you think.
Oh yeah.
And then you can zoom in for long range, or longer range, the 4 power. Then you got the side RMR on there, which is cool. These dummies get up on you quick. You can just shred their tits off. But I'm going to show you a trick I did for years, because in the division I shot, TAC Optics, you can't have an extra scope. That's for the unlimited division.
Yeah, the pointer on the top of that post is just bright as can be.
Yeah. You can make it darker. You can turn the shade on it. And I like a scope that you don't got to grab it in a pinch. You go, I got to turn the battery. And panic.
Sure.
And the battery might be dead and you're toast.
Simple is better.
Yeah, so it's on all the time. At night you can see it, daylight you can see it. So it's a great little gun. I'll shoot a shot out there a little further out. Gun should be pretty much dead on. So it's pretty much dead on out there. Now what I want to show you is you can have your little dot sight on the side and shoot close range. This guy comes up on me quick. I'll shoot him like right in the chest. You can't see the hole there, but I'll do one right between the eyes. So it's dead on, exactly right between the eyes. One thing I did, because I couldn't have this in open division, side scope, until I shot open eventually, was to just use this scope only. So one advantage I had is everybody had to shoot 1 power for close range, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Then long range, you switch a knob.
Yes.
This is a very easy knob, but they're not as easy anymore. It's an older scope. I didn't ever have to do that. If I shoot close range, I'll leave it on 4 power. I do this thing called Occluded eye, or the Bindon aiming system, whatever. So say for instance, I want to shoot this guy between the eyes, and I want to use this scope, okay? So if I do it normally on 1 power and aim between the eyes, I'm going to hit him in the tip of the nose probably.
Close.
Where'd it go?
Right nostril.
Right nostril.
There you go.
Okay, so it's hitting him in the nostril, okay? Now if I do this thing all the way on 4 power and do Occluded eye, it's right between the eyes. So I'm kind of shooting the gun like this. Like everything's almost turning black, but the glowing triangle.
Okay.
It's a weird thing. Not everybody can do it, but if you try it, you're a detail freak like I am, and you want little advantages. Don't worry about a side scope, battery scope, or extra weight. You can do all the close stuff and all that stuff. The other cool thing is this is set for that distance. So if I turn this knob here down that way, it'll shoot for even closer range. If I want to go longer range and hit the further guys, I go up to here, and I want to be dead on a further guy, say that other guy there, I'll shoot him like upper chest. So it's right in the heart. You can barely tell from here. I'll try it right in the top of the head. So there you go. See that hit? Zoom in on that one. That was again shooting Occluded eye, the bending thing. So what that would do is, like, if there's some targets, I'm not shooting like gnat hole hits in the eyeball and matches. There's some targets right here. I don't want to, like, some guys will forget to do their knob. Yeah. They go, run up, go, oh shit, and now they just lost the match.
Sure. Also, they're not only have they gone, oh shit, and there's the time difference, but now their rhythm is completely broken. Yeah. And mental hiccups and things like that. It could throw you completely off.
Totally. So it's just a great little scope. They don't cost a ton of money. I highly recommend them.
Well, all the equipment on this thing is obviously top notch, right? And I have a Trijicon scope for my 91, but I think one of the more key components or key concepts about this is that you've trained with your stuff. You know what your stuff does to such an intimate detail that you can make these adjustments to make it do exactly what you need it to do, and doing that instead of, oh, well, now I got to buy this other part. No. For this, I need this part. I need this part. I got to just keep bolting on more stuff. But the reality is, it's not the bolting on. It is your familiarity with the tool itself.
Yeah. So like on a course, the targets, like the first guys I hose, then I go to the long range. Yeah. Then I go, you know what? I'm here at about 10. that should be pretty much dead on. But if I go, okay, I'm gonna shoot something like super close, like right here. So say that black target that's not shot up yet, at super close, and that's a headshot on the target. Or say the headshot on this one actually. I want to put them in the box. So bring it up. Okay, box right there. So it's dead on. So the first two in the same hole and one more. So that's dead on for close range. But if I'm going to be shooting some intermediate stuff, then I go to that first line right there. And then eventually I'll just if they're really further out, I just adjust this.
Sure.
So instead of being on 4 power, I'll have this on like 2.5, and I can shoot the farther stuff with that and do my thing. So you want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Josh, we'll try this Occluded eye stuff.
Yeah.
So we got the front of the scope taped closed.
Yes.
I'll put it on 4 power to make it more miserable for you.
Okay.
What you're basically doing, it doesn't happen overnight, but you got to kind of look around the scope and just see the triangle in your peripheral vision.
I get the concept. I've held the scope or the rifle unloaded and played with it a little bit. Now it's just about seeing how it works as far as real life application.
Yeah. So we'll throw it up quick, and we'll double tap 2 in the chest of the orange guy and 2 in the chest of the white guy to his right. So like just throw it up and kind of look at your peripheral vision and see how close it hits the triangle for you. So just start low ready and just go for it. Two fast double taps each. I'll just tell you when.
Okay.
Shooter ready, stand by, blah.
Gotcha.
Does that seem weird? Is it all weird for you?
It's not all weird, but it's hard to get it right where I need it to be so that the triangle comes up. You know what I mean? So I can pull the scope up, but then I gotta move it just a tad. So I don't pick up on it immediately, but it's also a matter of placement.
Okay.
You know, I don't have that muscle memory yet.
But you see a triangle, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you see the triangle, and get your fingers a little bit more over that edge there. More toward back here, but up on that ledge, like here. Then forward a little bit.
And forward.
Okay. All right, so just throw it up and do boom, 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 or actually do one shot, or do a double tap each. Start low ready.
Okay.
Shooter ready, stand by, go. Okay, good. So put the safety on. So you got these 2 hits here, and that's 2 hits right there, both center mass. It's for just like a quick, you got to shoot them quick kind of thing. You know,
yes.
You don't have time to switch the knob, they're up on your shit, and you got to take them out. So do all 3 now in a row. Come over here.
And it also gives you the advantage of being able to engage close range and then go right out to something without changing other than just the position.
So now I'm going to have you do that, what you just said.
Okay.
So you're going to bring it up. You're going to just kind of look around the scope. Just shoot it with the triangle, but your left eye is really letting you see everything around it. So it doesn't become like through the scope. It's kind of around the scope, seeing the triangle in your peripheral vision on the 3 targets, then shoot these 3, and then the big fat white one out there at the back. That looks like one of those. So double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Okay?
Which one's the big fat white one?
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
All right, lean more into it.
That's usually how I'm referred to.
To see that triangle, when you get out there, you're gonna see the triangle tip on that guy in the center mass, 2 hits.
All right.
Shooter ready, stand by, go. So you were still through the scope. So
At the end, yeah.
Well, here too. It was choking you in. So you're not used to it yet.
So much pressure, Grandmaster.
I know. It's only for me now. So don't. Now you got to teach me your Cobra Kai neck hold.
Absolutely, I can do that.
Walk on home, boy.
But I'm getting the idea of it. I'm a turtle at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just crawling.
Without shooting, just look at all of them quick and see if you get all netted up. Do you see a red dot? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Then you would just shoot. Just don't shoot yet. But I'm saying, like, look at all 3 of them or 4 of them, and then when you get to the last ones, when you look through it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go one more time. Shooter ready. Stand by. Go. Headshot.
I know at least the first one was going to be good.
So it'll take time to get used to this madness.
But I dig it, and it's a lot of fun, and it's the acquisition of new skills.
Yeah.
Skills that you just never know until you start using them. You don't know how good you could become with it. You know, if you think that the armbar is your best submission, you might learn that, well, everybody knows the armbar, so you might have to pick up a different one and then make that your best submission. And you know what? It's always good to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
That's famous. You're right.